Okay, so just a reminder that all my animals are due cleaning on their houses except Jack, so they will be looking kind of gross, but that's normal. Like the Finches are really messy little buggers and they poop a lot, seriously, so their cage gets really dirty. The bottom of their cage gets really dirty, like within 1 day of them being cleaned. So yeah, so let's just wake them up. First we open the blinds for some sunlight. Open the window for some fresh air. I get some sunlight, fresh air. My messy room, Pepper's waiting patiently for breakfast. Okay, this is the Finches. I use this blanket to cover them at night so that it stays dark and they can sleep and not wake up and sing and make a racket in the middle of the night. Yeah, I used to use a black thing, but it needed washed, so I used this, and it's just kinda, it's my SpongeBob blanket. Look at the mess they make. Pepper, stop eating your bed. Okay, so, morning guys. See the messy cage. And yes, I've not need the hello. Morning guys. Morning. Hello, handsome. Okay, so this one with the orange ring band on his leg is Thor. And him over there, Mr. Bossy Boots with the huge Thor shift. This one with the yellow band is Mercury, or Q. They had a little brother called Tiny, but he's dead. These are zebra finches, they're both male. So they sing, they have unique songs. Like, zebra finches learn noises, songs from the things you hear around about them. So every single one of them will have a different song. If I can get them to sing. Mercury, I love Mercury's little song. He's gonna sing? He's gonna sing? He's gonna look at me? That's Thor's song. That's Thor's song. Let's see if Mercury will sing. Thor, get out of the way, you wee camera hog. Little camera hog, I've heard you. Come on, Q. He's looking at me different. Well, I've heard you, Thor. I've heard you. I need fresh water. I need to top up your food as well. Mercury. So, thought Mercury was going to sing. I'm just going to give the water a rinse out, because I'll be getting disinfected when I clean the cage. Clean it out. I can't actually see because the sun in here is pretty bright and I can't see what's on the screen, so I don't know what you're getting at looking at. Nice fresh water for them. And then I'll need to clean the sink later. But yeah, so nice clean fresh water. Hey Mandy. Mandy. Hi baby. Yes, I'm coming with your water. Okay, I'm just going to have to tilt this here too. Yeah, fresh water. And then we need to empty this food dish. Usually I can fill the food dish up and it'll last a few days before I need to top it up. But then a few days more I need to which would be now, I need to empty it completely because it's basically, I don't know if you can see, there's basically like no seed in there, it's just all husks. It's like if you look at the bottom you can see, I've just spilled that, at the bottom you can see there's still some seeds like at the bottom, the difference, it's just all husks. Surprised to have husks left in there because I don't pretty much covering the carpet. Pretty much the husks that are covering the carpet and covering here. Right, I'm not going to clean the food dish just now, it's still got poop on it because I'm going to disinfect it later and I can't, it's not as convenient to just rinse as the water dish because obviously it needs to be dry to put the food in. So I'm not going to clean it. I think I'll charge my camera and I can make a video of cleaning the thing. Oh, doing this one-handed is a unique experience. Go in! What are you caught on? You're caught on that hook, okay. There we go. Right. You up for singing yet, Q? No, Q doesn't sing as much as Dor does. So this is their house. Their food and water. And their cuttlefish at the back. And this is a treat. Put some millet spray in there. And there's a toy at the back, which you don't really play with. Finches don't really play, but they go over to it and sometimes land on it and kind of peck at it. So I figure if it gives them something to do sometimes, then they can just keep it in there. Because I've put it at the side so it's not going to get in the way and I'm flying about. For zebra finches, you can't really, they're not the kind of birds that are going to like being handled unless you have them from chicks and they kind of hand rear them kind of thing. Some of them you can buy and you will be able to, depends on the nature, but in general they're not. I'll show you these. I can catch them if I want to, but they don't like it because look, as soon as I put my hand in here they're going to freak out. Right, so I'm going to take my hand out. I can catch them pretty easy actually. If you use two hands, just kind of cup them and it's easy and it doesn't hurt them. Because I've had to do that to clip one of their nails before. because he wasn't scratching, so his nail wasn't going down and I had to clip it. But yeah, so that's the Finches. I just kind of have their stuff, like, well, all they really have is food. Their food in these 2 tubs. Well, it's a sunlight glue, that's my arm. These 2 tubs of food, that was filled with food. It's millet spray, that's some of them. Look, that's one, that's a couple that get ripped apart, kind of. This is the sand and grit, if I can open it. I wish I really need to buy some more of that goes at the bottom of their cage. And the sandpaper is here. This pouch here is the sheets of sandpaper at the bottom of the cage. Yeah, Finches are really easy to clean. They don't cost much. Because you buy a bag of seed and it lasts a long time. Clean them out once a week. The only thing is they are messy little buggers. Like, look, I vacuumed yesterday. Okay? I vacuumed yesterday. As like the rest of my carpet can attest to. And they make a mess here. It's the husks from the seeds that they make a mess with. Mostly, and some of their little feathers. Oh, it's a cute feather with its pattern on it. Do you want your feather back? Do you want your feather back? Do you want your feather back? Okay, so that's the Finches. They're very cute little guys. I love them. Very easy to care for. When I've Skyped a couple of people, they complain about the noise they make, like cheeping in the background and that. But to be honest, for me at this stage, I don't even hear them unless I want to. Like right now, I'm kind of actively trying to listen to them. But if I'm just sitting in the computer listening to music or watching something or anything, I just tune them out. So like, they don't have they don't. What's the word? They don't have a kind of intrusive, voice. They're not that. They're easy to tone out once you get used to them. Like, not in a bad way, just like they don't, because their little noise isn't particularly annoying. It's not drastic or anything. It's sweet. It's cute. It's melodic, and yeah. So that was my 2 zebra Finches, Mercury and Thor. Cannot believe I managed to make a 13-minute video about those 2 guys.